Good evening once again. I'm Keith Radford. Hundreds of new jobs, many acres of new green space, and a new waterfront access area. All of that could soon be the future for the old Bethlehem Steel site in Lackawanna. Now, before this plot of land can actually see new life, the plant's rusted history is going to have to be removed. Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley walks us through the latest redevelopment plan for here.
I mean, people are rightly skeptical when they hear the next best thing with an old polluted piece of land.
Deep inside the former Bethlehem Steel property off Route 5 in Lackawanna sit several industrial skeletons, reminders of a time when tens of thousands of people worked here at the 1,000-acre site. Bethlehem Steel is long gone, but the relics remain above ground and dangerous contamination is buried underneath.
It was astounding, the assault on our environment that took place on this very site and across the street.
Efforts to reuse parts of the property over the years have resulted in some businesses returning, a solar farm and a bike path. But nearly half of the site sat untouched until now.
I never thought I'd live long enough to see this day.
500 acres are about to undergo a comprehensive cleanup. $35 million for the project comes as part of a consent agreement with the New York State DEC and the two companies that own the property, Tecumseh Redevelopment and ArcelorMittal.
And give this site a fighting chance in terms of its ability to sustain recreational use and jobs.
The state plans to move quickly on this cleanup while also collecting feedback from the public on what they would like to see here.
Where we have access to the waterfront. This is the front yard of our community. We need to treat it as such.
While there have been many promises in the past,
but now there is a new push to give it new life.
Officials say this time it is happening because the consent agreement gives the state court-ordered authority to get the money from the property owners.
There will be no weaseling out of this arrangement here at Bethlehem Steel. We have the Attorney General's office behind us on this. We have the governor behind us on this.
To completely redevelop this parcel of land could take $50 to $60 million, but the $35 million will get things started.
No longer will we let these brownfields languish.
So this is really for real.
So how long will this process take? According to the DEC commissioner, the goal is to have the property cleaned up and ready for redevelopment in a couple years. In Lackawanna, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.